You may have seen the movie, A Man Called Peter, about Peter Marshall, who became chaplain of the US Senate. The prayers he gave were never forgotten. There's a book called A Man Called Peter, written by his wife. I recommend it to you. He worked too hard, really was responsible for his own heart attack, or it may be he was a heavy consumer of animal products, which is one way to get heart disease. But this book is an inspiration. How hard he worked, like a navvy, to get the money to go and train for a minister. How one night he was walking over the moors, couldn't see his way, and he heard a voice say, "Peter, Peter," and he stopped. He couldn't see ahead of him, went down on his knees, and he felt he was by a precipice, and God had intervened to save him. This book is worth your reading, A Man Called Peter. You are aware that nowadays you can get any book, even very old books. They're all available. Use your computer to find out what to do. Amazon makes lots available. Here's a book that's very old. I read it when I was a teenager. Talks to Men by Reuben Torrey. You know, in America, there's a place called the Moody Institute. I've walked through it, and they show you where Moody slept and so on. But Torrey was the man that followed Moody, and Torrey had a lot of education. He'd been to Germany. He was an academic, but he's also a good preacher. And this is the best little book I've seen on Christian apologetics, Christian evidences. Talks to Men. You won't get it new anywhere as far as I know, but it can be gotten, and you should get it. On the same topic, The Reason for God by Timothy Keller. My daughter has attended meetings by Keller in New York. She and her husband thought he's splendid. This book is splendid. This man is an evangelical Christian. He's had much to do in earlier years with Westminster Theological Seminary. But this book is simple, profound, and will help any Christian. So, my friends, what have I been saying to you? Well, may I repeat, if you don't read, you'll never be read. If you don't quote, you'll never be quoted. If you don't use other men's brains, you have no brains of your own. Brains are like peaches, meant to be picked. But the best book is the book of books. Don't reach the judgment bar not having read the 66 love letters of God and read them over and over. I recommend to you the greatest book in the world. Start reading it today and read it with prayer and care every day. God bless you.